tonight. Displaced residents learned it will be months before they can return to their units at 235 Gosford after a devastating fire earlier this month. Mayor John Tory breaking that news to a group of tenants tonight at an emergency shelter on the York University campus. And with those provisions set to expire at the end of this week, the mayor is now making a plea to any landlords who may be able to help temporarily house those who have nowhere to go.
We are in need of apartments. The ones that would be preferred would obviously be in the northwest part of the city because these people in many cases work up here. They're certainly used to living up here. The kids go to school up here. And so while we'd be getting the landlord to reach out to their network of people they know in the apartment business, we would ask anybody who has rental accommodation that could make it available to one of these families for what might be a few months to let us know. The city's policy and the Red Cross's policy is providing for the immediate aftermath of a disaster. So you provide for 14 days and then you see where you go from there. And so our first order of business, which I have promised them we will come back with some kind of a plan well before the end of the week indicating what is going to happen, which could include an extension of our stay at York University.
More than 400 residents were left out in the cold after a fire at this high-rise near Jane and Steeles back on November 15th. One man was left dead after the blaze broke out on the 8th floor. The mayor says the fire did damage to as far as the 16th floor, and city crews will be taking a look at the site this week to help determine if there is structural damage to the high-rise. Residents outside the emergency shelter tonight tell us it has been a trying week and a half with no timeline in sight as to when this nightmare ordeal might end.
It's definitely tough, especially not knowing how long. I think that's what we're all seeking answers for, is how long. It's almost like it's a mental thing that you have to prepare yourself for. How long do we have to be in this, position, and what do we do from here onwards?
Not everybody is lucky enough to be in a hotel, but what happened to the people who are inside, who they're trying to find place for Friday, when they have to leave on Friday? And even when my insurance run out, what will we do in that building? It's under $1,500 for a 2-bedroom, including hydro and parking. I have been searching the whole Vaughan, everywhere for somewhere like that, and it's over $2,000, separate from hydro and separate from parking. Who can afford that?
Now, the mayor has pointed out that the onus will fall on the property manager, Ron K. Management, to take care of displaced residents after this Friday, but the city is ready to assist. His office will be putting out more details tomorrow on how those offering accommodations can get connected to tenants.